Hi everyone, Karsen here, and welcome back to our Villager Dungeon Nightmare series in Godot. In today's episode, we're going to be going over how to add an instruction scene to each of the levels of our game. When a key is pressed, it'll move us on to a new scene that has an instructions page telling us the instructions. It's a super easy thing to do, so let's just jump right into Godot and get started. Alright, so I'm in Godot, and the very first thing I want to do is create a new scene where our instructions menus are going to lay. So I'm going to go over to Scene, create a new scene, and I'm going to make one for each of the levels for level 1 and level 2. This one I'm going to do for level 2, and then we'll go back and make one for level 1. So I'm going to go to 2D, add a 2D scene, and call this instructions. There we go. And I'm going to add a sprite, 2D sprite to this so we can actually overlay our background. And I'm just going to drag in the instructions background over to the textures, and there it is. I'm going to change the offset off and then just resize it to fit into our game properly. Awesome, this is looking great. So if we just play this scene really quick, save it. I'm going to save this scene as instructions 2 because this is for level 2. There we go. And there we can see our instructions menu. So as you see here, it says press Q to go back. So that's the magical thing. We're going to be pressing Q to switch between instruction scenes and back to our actual levels. So let's go back to level 2 and add that to our game. So let's go to our villager and go to the script of our villager. And under function process, I'm going to add a couple lines here. The first thing I'm going to add is just a note to let me know what we're actually doing here. All right, so I just added a note that says switch to instructions page. And now let's actually get into the coding. I'll leave us a little bit of space here. Let's jump right into it. So if bracket input dot is underscore key pressed like that, and then we want to put the key that we want to use. In this case, I'm going to use Q, so all caps key underscore capital Q. Don't forget the colon at the end, and now under that, we want to just switch to the next scene. So as we have before and many times before, we're going to do get tree, change scene, and then choose the scene's instructions 2. And there we go. So now, if we play this scene, and we're moving around, doing all our stuff, but if we press Q, it moves us to our instructions page. Now we want to do exactly the same thing, but when we press Q on the instructions page, it brings us back to level 2. Really easy, let's just jump into it. So I'm gonna copy this code, and go back to our instructions 2, add a code to our sprite, create it, and create a function process, and don't forget delta. Okay, we're gonna create a function process delta and paste this in. And now, instead of going to scenes instructions 2, we're going to be going to scene level 2. All right, so now if we play this scene, you'll see that if we press Q, we go back. And we're going around, and I wonder what's happening. I wanna know what the rules are. Press Q, and it brings us to the instruction scene. And we wanna go back, press Q again. There we go, so let's just do exactly the same thing for level 1. I'm gonna copy this again, and under level 1, under the function process, same thing. Let's paste this in right there. But instead, we wanna switch to an instructions 1, which we're going to make right away. So instructions 1. So let's make that instructions 1 right now by going to scene, new scene. We're going to do 2D, call this instructions. Under instructions, add a new sprite. And on that sprite, drag in level 1 template. Awesome, so I want to add some code to this, but before I do that, I want to differentiate the difference between the two sprites. So we had created a sprite for instructions level 2. We want to also create a sprite for instructions level 1, but we want the code can't be exactly the same. It can't switch the same level. So let's just rename this to level 1 for right now. And now we can save this scene. And there we go. Works good. Let's add some code to this. We're going like this. And the same thing as instructions 2 code. We're just going to paste it in. But the only difference now is instead of going back to level 2, we're going to be going to level 1. There we go. Let's play this scene. And if we press Q, it brings us to level 1. So the last thing that I want to do is now just update our start screen. So if we play our start screen, you can see that it doesn't really say anything about pressing Q. So all I want to do is just update that by finding the start screen and the new start screen and going to the sprite here and just updating it. There we go. We can get rid of this now because our updated start screen doesn't have that anymore. We can just delete that node and we can resize this. If we open it up, you can see now, we press enter and it brings us right to our game. Press Q, brings us to our instructions. We're really making a full game here. It's awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next tutorials that will be coming out. In the next episode, I'm going to be showing you how we can finally add a background to our game, but this time it's going to be just a little bit different. Make sure to check that out. But for now, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.